We're in the middle of turkey season. I've seen a lot of feathers flying this spring.
You nailed it, girl.
Growing Deer TV is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, also by Reconics, Trophy Rock, Muddy Outdoors, Non-Typical Wildlife Solution, Eagle Seed, Nikon, Winchester, Redneck Hunting Blind, Dead Downwind, Antler Dirt, Lacrosse Footwear, Scent Master, Blood Sport Arrows, Prime Bows by G5, and Outdoor Edge Knives.
Turkey season opened recently in the Bluegrass State, so Adam and I packed up our gear and headed to Kentucky. Our first hunt in Kentucky was near Tompkinsville, right near the Cumberland River. We arrived late Monday night to the beautiful River Breeze cabin. Knowing we were in for a long week of hunting, we didn't waste much time socializing and went right to bed the first night. We could have stayed up a little later because when we woke up in the morning, it was cold and snowing. We stayed out all day, but no success on our first day in Kentucky. That evening we checked out the forecast and it was obvious the next day would be much better turkey hunting conditions. We teamed up with outdoor writer Josh Lance, and it didn't take us long to strike a bird the next morning. We heard a couple of birds gobbling right at daylight and set up, but that early in the season, especially with the colder than normal conditions, gobblers tend to be a little bit unpredictable, and these birds drifted away. Started making our way across the property doing a little prospect calling, and it wasn't long till we struck another tom. This tom was responding to every call we threw at him, and we knew it wouldn't be long until he appeared on Josh's side. As mature toms often do, this tom eased out and barely gave Josh a look, and then cut behind us, gobbling as he went around the side of the mountain. I'd played this backdoor game before, so we just let him drift off about 100 yards, switched Josh around to this side, and cranked up the call once again. There wouldn't be much time to coordinate between the shooter and the cameraman. So Josh was gonna tell me he was ready, I was gonna reach over and wiggle Adam's foot, and I was in the middle, just being the conductor of the signals. Holy cow.
I was so glad to hear you say kill him.
Well, I couldn't see the turkey, and I didn't know if you wanted my attention or what. I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna say kill him, but I don't know if Adam means that.
I couldn't believe you could see him.
We're gonna call that the 180 hunt, because we've been flipping 180.
Oh man, you guys.
Good bird.
Nice bird, huh?
Yeah, good bird. Been dragging, worn down. Look how much he's worn down.
Yeah.
You know, as with turkeys, I mean, turkeys pretty much are turkeys, but it's to hunt, and that was a great hunt.
Oh.
Thought he was gonna come out here, popped around behind us. You had to do the 180, switch around us.
Yeah.
Got over here, and then crossed the creek, and here he was.
And it happened fast.
Happened quick, didn't it?
Well, Grant, thank you very much.
Kentucky turkey down.
Yeah, my first Kentucky bird.
There you go, it's a dandy. Yeah, Adam's foot started bumping. I was like, I don't see no turkey, but then it bumped pretty hard.
After we went back to River Breeze and shared the story with other hunters, Adam and I had to pack up our truck and roll west to the Kentucky Proving Grounds to go on our second hunt. Adam and Mr. Hamby chose a portion of the farm we call West Ridge for the first morning. They had selected a small food plot right between two larger patches of hardwoods, and it just looked like a great strut area. They put out a couple decoys and got on the edge of the field just in time. As soon as they started calling, a hen responded, so they kept calling to her, hoping she'd bring a gobbler into the field.
How about that for a turkey hunt? We saw these 3 gobblers coming out of the edge of the food plot in the woods and came up and really worked that decoy over. And then old Winchester Longbeard XL just hammered them. Oh man, it hammered him. Feathers went everywhere. I think we cleaned him right there on the spot. That was pretty cool.
That was an awesome hunt. Sunrise.
It don't get any better than that. Nice rope. Look at those hooks. Nice hooks. We didn't get to stay out here very long. Thank you, Lord, for another good hunt.
Oh yeah.
First of all, for another day. Now another good hunt.
What a beautiful show Mr. Hamby and Adam got to watch. Great sunrise in the background and mature toms at 15 yards. Later that afternoon, while we're at the cabin eating and swapping stories, Adam and Andrew spotted some gobblers out the window.
3 gobblers.
They were about 300 yards away, and it didn't take Andrew much time to grab a fan and a shotgun and cut through the woods.
He's going right up the tree line.
Adam had the presence of mind to grab a camera and film right through the window as we watched this very unique style of hunting.
Whoa, wait a second. They're going right to him.
They're going right to him. Every one of them are going right to him.
They are running.
You filming that?
Oh yeah. Oh, there they go, right to him.
They're cutting the gap off a quick.
Oh.
Alright, wait one.
Hey. Oh. Yeah, I got one there.
I have to admit that was one of the coolest hunts I've ever seen turkey hunting. But I want to tell everyone to please be cautious if you try to use fanning. Remember, that fan's made to look like a gobbler coming through the field. And if there was another hunter there, well, it could result in a horrible accident.
I mean, they were pale red at that point, and I just kept inching closer. I'd look, inch closer, look, and then those heads changed colors. And
Yeah, we can see that change color from here. It's like, dude, they're all red. They're running this way.
Once again, we had another outstanding time at the Kentucky Proving Grounds, but Missouri's season was opening Monday morning, so once again we packed the truck and rode home. The first morning out, Adam and I went up to the top of a ridge we call 50 Acre Glade, giving us a great area to listen to. Just a few hundred yards away, a group of gobblers responded to Adam's hoot, and it was game on.
There's 3 birds right over there.
Try to get to that first camera.
We scurried down the steep hill and got in position about 200 yards away from where the toms were roosted. We selected this spot because it's relatively flat and open timber for that part of the proving grounds. These birds were responding to everything we threw at them. We were just hoping, given the time of year, that some hens didn't cut them off before they closed the distance. We heard the toms fly down and could tell they were coming our way. They closed the distance fast, and I was kind of searching through the fog to see if I could spot a gobbler.
It was so foggy, I was having trouble picking up limbs from the decoy for a second until I saw his head wiggling, and then it was all over. It may have been my breath now that I'm seeing it creating fog right in front of me. That worked out about perfect. It's about, what, 35 yards or so out there? At least I get a pattern about that big at 35 yards. They were all good birds. That was like what we had the first couple of days, first day at Terry's. Call and they come. Make you feel like super turkey hunter. Looks like about another 3-year-old bird, about an inch, probably 1.1 inch spurs or so. And of course, he's been dragging, got those worn off wings. Big, long, thick beard. You know, it's all good, but those turkey breasts are even better. We're gonna take this back to the house, make a little meat, celebrate with the family, take my dad later this morning on a turkey hunt here in the Ozark Mountains. Adam and I have obviously enjoyed a great start to the 2014 turkey season. There's a couple more weeks of season here in Missouri, and I'll be taking my father and some other friends. I hope you have a chance to go turkey hunting this week or do something in creation. Most importantly, slow down and enjoy creation and listen to see what the Creator is saying to you. Thanks for watching GrowingDeer.tv.